business is booming. I don't think we've ever gotten this many people on a Friday before.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to hire a cashier to help handle the orders while you help me out in the kitchen. With the baby on the way, we'll need the extra help.
Don't let work stress you out too much.
I'll try my very best, but this bakery won't run on its own. I'm home. Something smells good.
Here are my girls. I thought I'd try out this recipe I found in your grandmother's old cookbook.
Granny's cookbook? Where did you find that?
I had to get something out of the loft and I saw it there. I thought you might have wanted to flick through it.
I haven't seen it in years.
Well, she made the recipe for a mean bolognese. So, how was the bakery today?
The business is doing incredibly well, but I can't lie, it's becoming a lot to juggle.
Why don't you hire more staff?
I have considered it, but the more staff, the more problems.
But you've got to consider your health and her health above all. You can't run a busy bakery on your own.
No, yeah, Micah, you're right.
Trying to find a new recipe to add to the menu?
Granny's handwriting brings back so many memories of me and her. In the summer holidays, we were trying out a new cake recipe and we made the house hotter than the temperature outside because we'd preheated the oven for too long.
Imagine what she'd think of the bakery now. She'd be so proud.
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I feel like I'm holding it all together by a thread.
Love, you're doing an amazing job. And as I keep saying, you can always hire new staff. Let's eat this breakfast and then we both have to get to work.
Are you kidding me? My mum has moved here.
Why did she move here?
She said that she wanted to fix our relationship, whatever that means. Can you believe the audacity? After all that woman put me through, she thinks she can waltz into our village and fix our relationship.
I know this is all distressing, and I can understand why you're angry, my love, but let's sit down and talk through this calmly.
Micah, you've heard what my mother is like.
I can remember very clearly, but let's discuss what to do and leave frustration out the door for a minute.
I suppose nothing is stopping her. According to the letter, she should be here tomorrow.
I think we should visit her.
Are you kidding me?
First of all, she's your mother, and second of all, maybe she's turned over a new leaf.
Turned over a new leaf? My mother? Those two things don't go in the same sentence.
Come on, Sage, at least give her a chance.
I've already given her 1,000 chances.
Then what's one more?
Fine, but I'm not happy about it.
I picked up some flowers on the way back from work.
She really doesn't deserve all of this.
It is the polite thing to do. We want her to feel welcome.
She never made me feel that way.
You ready to go in, love?
What do you think?
It'll be alright, I promise.
We'll see.
Hello, Sage. And?
Micah, my husband.
Micah, it's lovely to meet you.
Sage kindly made some cookies.
They look almost identical to my mum. They look very tasty.
Thank you for making us tea, Mrs. Oakhorn, and inviting us around.
You can call me Tanya, and it would be wrong of me not to.
So why did you move here?
Well, I couldn't afford the rent at my old place, so I had to find a new place to live, and I thought it would be a good idea to move near you, especially with the baby on the way.
Don't you think it's a bit invasive to move to my village and only tell me after you've moved?
Sage, please.
No, Micah, I want to know. I haven't seen you or spoken to you in 5 years, and I think you can remember our last conversation. If you honestly think that you can just appear and everything will be cupcakes and rainbows, you are wrong.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I'll be right back. That was pretty rough back there, huh?
I thought I could face her, but I couldn't.
I know this is hard, but you've got to push through it. It'll be okay. I thought maybe she could help out around the bakery.
That doesn't sound like a wise idea, Micah.
Hear me out. You need the extra hand, and it'll be a good opportunity for you to get to know her again, to see if she's really changed.
That's the thing. I don't know if it's all for show. But okay, we'll do that.
The worst thing that will happen is that she hasn't changed at all. If that is the case, we can always ask her to leave.
You're early.
I wanted to make sure I'd be on time.
That's unlike you.
You created something beautiful here. Granny would be so proud.
I've actually recently found her old cookbook.
Really? That's so exciting. I'll have to remember some of her old baking tips and tricks. Why don't we open it to a random page?
I don't remember this recipe.
You couldn't have. Granny and I wrote it when you were only a toddler.
The customers and Oliver should be here soon. We better set up the kitchen.
It's a lovely day for a picnic and an excellent way for you and your mum to bond.
I feel as if I've been too harsh on her, as she does seem to be genuinely trying.
It's understandable why you would be mad at her, but from what we've seen lately, she's turning over a new leaf.
Honestly, she felt like a different person, though I'm worried she'll turn around and suddenly be like how she was. I don't want to build my hopes up, only for them to be shattered. I've crossed that bridge one too many times.
I know, love, but you mustn't keep looking back. The past stays the past, but the present and future can still be moulded into something beautiful.
And it would be fair for our daughter to know her grandmother.
Exactly. I know this isn't easy for you, love, but blessings are always behind the doors we're most afraid to open.
You and Micah have truly found a gem of a place to live. It's such a contrast to where you grew up, eh?
I much prefer towering trees to towering buildings.
I never thought I'd say this as a self-proclaimed city girl, but I have to agree.
You? A girl?
You know me, I like to cling to my youth as much as possible.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Sage, I know I wasn't always the best mum.
Wasn't always? Mum, you were never a good parent to me.
Wow, that stings.
It only stings because it's true. You know, when Dad left, the first thing I wanted to do was run into your arms, but you slammed that door right in my face. You told me you needed time to grieve and come to terms with it, like I didn't have to do the same thing. I was convinced you wanted me to go with him.
Sage, that's not true.
I don't care whether or not it is true. You made me think it was. I was an 8-year-old crying in my grandmother's spare bedroom because her mother couldn't have her in the house because she looked too much like her father. Do you know how that felt?
Please forgive me.
What about Granny? I think she is the one you need to ask for forgiveness from. All those days, I had to spend at hers because you had disappeared somewhere. The worst part is, she'd always defend you. She'd never say a single bad thing about you. You might have found forgiveness from her if she was still here, but you definitely won't from me. Oh, and don't bother returning to the bakery, or anywhere near Micah and I. I'd rather my daughter didn't have her childhood ruined by the same woman who ruined mine.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You want to amend what you did in the past, not only for my sake, but for my daughter's. As much as I don't want to, I need to see that. I let my bitterness and resentment get in the way of having the relationship I always dreamt we'd have. I know it won't be easy, but I want us to build that relationship. I'm open to us to building that relationship. Mum, I need you now more than ever.
Oh, Sage. I promise you that I will be the best grandmother.
Hey, only Granny was the best grandmother, but you can give it a shot.